Okay. I know this isn't a part of the topic.
Do it.
Let me.
Speaking of Loli.
Some research, right?
Okay. Yeah. So I did the research or whatever. Like last week.
Mass watching.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be thorough about this, right? I checked California laws. It is legal to look at that stuff in California, apparently. It is not legal.
No, looks like we're not going to jail.
Imagine
It's not
you
legal.
closing your
No,
blinds, going on incognito mode. Is this allowed?
Hell yeah, I went into incognito mode. Yeah, hell yeah. The first place I checked was Pixiv. I don't know how to say it, like the website.
Yeah.
Pixiv or whatever, just to see it or whatever. Like could kind of see like the soft like stuff. Apparently, is what people were recommending.
Recommending.
Can you give us some title recommendation, please?
No, it's just like
Sister X Sister.
I was a big fan of like.
Ben's like, yeah, I know.
Yes.
You gotta censor that now, Mabi.
So I watched Konosuba, right, and like I was a big fan of Megumin or whatever, and she's like fucking like she's like 14 or whatever. I didn't like. Yeah, and then someone's like, okay, start with Pixiv, and then go deeper, and then we'll see where you're
go
at.
deeper.
How deep can you go?
I
Can't go very deep, can you?
I was consulting with a friend from college because I feel like I wasn't. Maybe I should have consulted with you, Ben, because Pixiv was fine, right? It wasn't like super like crazy, I guess, and I still felt like this is a little weird because I don't like she's just like an anime character, but even though like the situations people are putting her in are a little like strange, I guess.
You're like, yeah, I could beat off to this.
I feel like people were definitely
My heart, yeah, I'm good.
I'm not really into it, but alright.
Alright, I'll try it.
And then I went to fucking the deep shit, which is various hentai, websites. The situations they put lolis in is some like I get fetish. Like I understand people are like into certain things. Some of the things that people drew fucking actually has scarred me for like yeah, like I like has fucked me up.
Mission accomplished.
Like what the fuck? Yeah, I can't really.
I appreciate how thorough you were.
I'm still pro, like in free speech, right? Like I'm still like do what the fuck, do your shit, like draw your.
Making you waver in the freedom of speech.
Yeah, no, draw your lollies like sickness or whatever, but like
sickness.
No,
it's an art form, sir, as we discussed last week.
Yes,
that was poorly worded. Draw whatever lolly like fetish you have. I don't want to know anything about it. I never want to go into that world again. Anime was a mistake. Like this is like fuck. I can see now why.
Kirito and Asuna?
Oh, yo, that reminds me. Okay, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on. Let's continue. Let's finish. Let's finish the topic.
He's gonna finish here now.
Let me finish the topic. Let me finish what I'm trying to say.
The topic.
I will say that some of it was like crazily well done. In a way that
you had nothing but respect for the artist, young.
I have respect for like the artist, or I had respect for the story that they were like trying to weave. I guess fucked up like they were trying to weave some like nice romantic story, and I was like, okay, fine, I guess like, I mean like I understand what they're trying to do. There was a lot of like very old, not very old, but like middle-aged men and very young women like kind of stories, and that was like. Okay, like you're making it romantic, I guess. Like, and then there was and then the ones that I found of young boys and older women were very different in the respect that the women were very dominating and were very like, oh god, it's very dominating, and it's just super made me like weirded out. That one I guess that weirded me out more. in some weird way, even though the older man and younger woman.
Once a young little boy, young.
Maybe like
the
they both weirded me out quite a bit, to be honest. Like it definitely was like a world that I had some idea, but I didn't really like. I haven't delved too deep into it, and now that I have, I kind of like don't really want to go back in again or like ever. Like it definitely made me think. It honestly has made me think about anime as a whole like a lot differently. In that
I understand fetishizing and shit. Just
I understand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I understand now why people are like very like anti-anime, very like weeboo culture is like crap. Like why they call people weeboos. Like I understand now. Like
all
I get
stuff
better...
like surfaces like this, and then like it's hard for you to be like, oh, but like this one's good, and like oh, anyone ever sees
it's hard for me.
Stuff, right?
It's hard for me to like justify like certain aspects of free like artwork of like Loli and stuff.
It's only like my fifth body pillow. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Again, I have seen some cool stuff. Like I've definitely like throughout like fucking diving in for like 2 fucking days. I've seen some cool like stuff. But overall, I came out of it with I guess a negative experience. Is my like some summary of the whole events. Damn. Like I don't want to like point out any one thing that like fucking threw me off. Because there was something that everybody recommended to me that's like, this will fuck you up forever. And
you saw it?
And I saw it, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it will fuck me up forever.
Can you say it?
Reading.
Or is it too much for you?
I mean, I'll say it's from this person called like Shindo L or some shit.
Oh, Ben knows.
Ben knows.
Okay, well, if you don't want to say it, maybe Ben can say it if you don't want to.
Yeah, let Ben say it. Fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Be as as much as you want.
Shindo is a very famous hentai artist. Okay, he's very famous for his like. They're fucked up stories. They're like very depressing.
Yeah,
but they're
fucked up stories is a fucking understatement.
I mean, fucked up. What else do you want to say?
Yeah.
And he mainly focuses on like, this is one story that's very, it's very graphic and it involves drugs, and it's very like depressing, very sad, and very I don't know. It's very traumatic. And
but you still beat off to it, right?
It's a fucking like a high school girl just to be she gets fucked up.
Yeah, so
she turns to a drug addict and is like
fucking dies at the end of it.
It's very spoilers. No.
Spoilers.
I'm gonna check it out.
No, I'm kidding, young. I'm kidding. But it's a very that's Jindo's like shtick. He writes like very I don't want to say edgy, but he writes very provoking or like
raises societal questions and sexual violence and all this.
Yes, he does that.
It really like has like made me like really like abhorrently against his like art, like or against him as like a person.
Yeah, then he succeeded as an artist, you would say.
He succeeded, but like to the disgust of like many, I'm sure.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that don't like him. But also a lot of people that respect him as well. So I'm
sure there's a lot of respect.
Yeah, it's like it's split. There are a lot of people that hate his guts,
Yeah.
for even drawing this stuff, and then there are other people that are like, they respect it.
It really was just I guess that overall story arc really like fucking. I had to take a step back, like take a shower, just like totally just
get rid of the boner.
Yeah, just no, it wasn't. I was absolutely not even. Absolutely, I was absolutely disgusted through the whole thing. Honestly,
Dick went right back in the hole.
But again, I'm still with you that like people should be allowed to draw whatever they want, but rough.
Right, just
definitely found somewhere to draw the line, huh?
It's funny, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like, no, I mean I've seen other stuff,
I'm not sure about that.
That's fair.
That's cool. All right, well let's we had two weeks of Loli topics. I think we can move on from that.
Yeah, please.
We appreciate your heroism.
Yeah, he actually did the research.
For taking a deep dive for us.
Yeah.
Actually did the research. Applaud. Clap.
I don't know. People have definitely like not my roommate, but the person that I was at has recommended me some like lighter, like more like romantic like stuff, like hentai wise. So maybe I'll dive into that. Maybe I don't know. Like
it's a slippery slope. He's almost fully into it.
It is definitely a slippery slope, but I'm just right now like the taste in my mouth is not. I'm not there. I'm not mentally ready to do that.
All right. Well, next week update again.
I understand.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Every small week, he's gonna be like, yeah, okay, I can get into this, dude.
Maybe
I found this really good new one.
I'll wash myself of this, like
This filth.
Yeah.
All right. Well.